There's this twisted idea among Republicans, and I've seen it since I got into politics, and I may have used to have thought the same way, but somehow you are tough if you support your government's wars, right? Like you're even doing anything. But you look at the anti-war protesters, the peace protesters, as weak, as liberals or whatever, which is not always the case by any means. It's so dumb, as if you have anything to do with the wars. And then you look at what's gone on with the wars in recent history, even since Vietnam, all the failures, all the debt, all the horrible things that happened at home here after we started the war on terror. War is used, it's the main excuse for tyranny at home, and the founders were very clear on that. That's why they wanted us to stay out of foreign entanglements. But this is this mentality because they market the military to Southerners and flyover states. And you'd think after the Civil War and how horrible the federal government treated the Southerners for many, many decades after the Civil War, blocking off trade routes, not giving representation and all of these things, that they would have been very skeptical in joining the military. But no. They go and these recruiters, they promise these young guys the moon, and you can ask veterans, many of them will tell you this. They promise them the moon, and then they get in there, and a lot of times they see that a lot of these things that they do have nothing to do with American safety or protecting the Bill of Rights and the Constitution and America's borders and all those things. It's about empire, it's about sphere of influence and all that. And that is what these Republicans, these small-brained idiotic people support and think that they're tough by supporting it. Today, I guess this morning, or maybe it was yesterday, I should have known that, but I just saw the a video clip of it. Some anti-war protester got attacked by a politician and a policeman. And this guy was a veteran. And so Gateway Pundit had a piece on that. And all these people were demeaning this veteran. And it just blows my mind, because now patriotism means that you support the empire. You go along with the empire and its cronies and its foreign influence. That means you're patriotic, which is kind of the opposite of what patriotism used to be. But that goes along with our world today. So many things are asked backwards, and why shouldn't that be just the same? So I went on there and I said, you know, some of the most staunch anti-war people I've ever met in my life have been veterans, because they have the experience. They went in there and seen how things really were. And I mean, hell, did Vietnam not teach us anything? Obviously not. Anyway, I had to get that off of my mind, guys. It doesn't make you tough to support the empire if you're standing with the people who are the smaller group. Most likely you're the tougher one than going with the herd, the brainless herd. Cheers and blessings, guys, and remember, their order is not our order. See ya.